Let's go. We maybe.
Now that the invasion has given us a foothold in France, we need to keep the supply lines moving more than ever. This war is going to be won by whomever can get bullets, bombs, and fuel to the front lines the fastest. And Nazi U-boats continue to be the biggest threat. Now the Germans have a big new U-boat prototype that's launching for sea trials. Let's sink it before it even leaves port. This is a deep undercover mission, for German speakers only. I know Sarge isn't happy about having to stay behind.
I'm not.
So let's make this a quick in-and-out mission. Get inside the base, do your job, and get out. You will be dressed as janitors, so you should have the run of the place. Because you'll be hiding in plain sight, try to avoid drawing attention to yourselves. Go see Huxley for your costumes. Dismissed.
Huxley, you got my janitor's costume. A mop that's covered in shit. What kind of fucking name is Huxley, though? Huxley? Sounds British. Or Australian, maybe. I don't know.
This mission will really put Ollie's posh German accent to good use. But you need to be extremely careful. The Colonel is fond of saying we don't have problems in the OSS, only opportunities. The problem: Mueller will be at the base, getting briefed on the blueprints for a new weapon system. The opportunity: it's easy to steal something when it's been packaged up for a presentation. Ah, your trusty sidearm, the semi-automatic 1911 A1 pistol. Reliable and accurate. It's quite useful at mid to long ranges with both hands, and mid to short ranges with one hand. The magazine holds 7 bullets. Always keep it loaded.
Can you tell me what this is? No, it's like a dark. What? I think screwed up this gun.
The P-38 semi-automatic. Choice of many German officers. Good to carry if you're ever in disguise. It has a slightly larger magazine than your 1911 pistol, but the trade-off is less accuracy at medium and long ranges.
Oh, please tell me we're using this. Give that. There we go. These noises are making this really. Pretty sure this wouldn't kill someone unless I shot him in the neck or somewhere vital. Okay. No guns over here, Sarge. See? Oh, there's a shark.
Huxley, what is the lieutenant holding?
The model shop whipped this up for you when they heard where you were going. Hopefully you won't actually end up in the water where the sharks are. The Kriegsmarine has successfully developed a new class of acoustic homing torpedo, which will wreak havoc on the Allied navies. These torpedoes are supposed to be deployed with this U-boat. Another reason to sink the sub before it leaves port. This is your target. A new class of U-boat that has the potential to grind the invasion to a halt. Get aboard and sink it at all costs, Lieutenant.
Huxley, what's the lieutenant holding?
You can even
Hopefully
see
you avoid
him.
any German entanglements on your voyage to the sub-base. But be on the lookout for these small patrol boats. They're fast and deadly.
Yes, I understand. I do have to
might find one of these spear guns on board a U-boat. Your ammunition will be limited, but it only takes one spear per enemy. And you have the advantage of retrieving and reusing spears you've already shot. In the right hands, this simple combat knife is every bit as deadly as a machine gun. A knife is always lethal when thrown at enemies. If your knife ever gets stuck on the ceiling, you can always shoot your weapon to dislodge it. And, with a little practice, the knife can be twirled and tossed between hands.
Is there a delay when from clicking? I think there might be a slight delay. Yep. Just like okay. Do this.
Huxley, what is that?
Once you get to the subbase, you'll be hiding in plain sight as janitors. You'll be dressed for the role, but make sure you also act the part. Practice picking up trash and placing it in the rubbish bin or the janitor trolley. In case you get stuck and need to contact us, you can usually find a Morse code transmitter in a radio room or on a ship's bridge. I imagine your Morse might be a little rusty, so give yourself a quick little refresher.
Dope.
Huxley, what is that?
This janitor trolley will also make a fine place to hide the stolen blueprints.
What?
Huxley, what's that?
Lieutenant, the boys in the back have set up this small climbing course for you if you want to practice. Always good to be nimble if you have to pull yourself out of a tight spot.
This is pretty cool. Okay. Man, is that all new shit now?
Huxley, who's that?
The crew of
So that's what
PT-305
I'm
is
looking
sneaking you into the German suburbs. The weather team upstairs says you'll have to cover a fog, but be careful.
Okay, I'm ready.
The model shop pulled out all the stock for you on this live fire exercise. You'll have a chance to sink a U-boat before setting foot in Germany. I know you can take care of yourself.
No, I'm just gonna try to do this.
Let's hope we don't run into any patrols out here in the fog. Oh no! Greek Marine dead ahead! Captain, fire a torpedo and get us out of here! Lieutenant, take out a smaller boat!
Looking for these boats. The big one.
It's the whole convoy! The size of those ships! The entire German Navy! Lieutenant,
Storm.
we're setting up for our final run. Get on the quad cannon.
The what cannon? Oh, shit. Hey, hang on.
Go for the engines, Lieutenant. That'll knock them out of the sky. That was an incredibly successful covert infiltration.
You telling me, Louis? Meanwhile, it's up to us.
Why do we have sentry duty? Why all the extra precautions?
Alright, one at a time. You first, glasses.
Too short to fight on the front lines, eh? Well, this won't take long. Huh, I didn't know we made Germans this small.
Miller and his henchmen are here. That's why the designers worked all night. There was a big deadline.
I don't have all day.
You touch my
Put
balls,
your
I'm gonna
hands
kill
out.
you.
Alright, come on.
You have your work cut
You
out
touched
for
my
you.
balls.
Why do we have sentry duty? Why all the extra precautions?
Alright, one at a time. You first, glasses.
Too short to fight on the front lines, eh? Well, this won't take long. Huh, I didn't know we made Germans this small.
Miller and his henchmen are here. That's why the designers worked all night. There was a big deadline.
I don't have all day. Put your hands out.
Alright, come on, your turn.
You have your
Hey,
work cut out for you.
hands.
It's a pigsty in there. Get to work. And don't wake anyone up. So, where's Müller now?
He's in with Hauser. I think they're behind schedule, so I imagine it's not a fun meeting.
I wonder if they'll have any pastries left over.
It's one minute, don't worry about me. I just put my feeling in there. Give me the broom, Louis. Time to sign some autographs. What? They're not. You taking the shit in here?
So, the plans are not ready, huh? We have to put out for sea trials this afternoon.
Herr Hauser, I could have stayed in Berlin if I wanted to listen to a tedious list of worthless excuses.
Ollie, get the fuck away.
So, the plans are not ready, huh? We have to put out for sea trials this afternoon.
It's gone now.
Herr Hauser, I could have stayed in Berlin if I wanted to listen to a tedious list of worthless excuses. Yet here I am. So I expect results. You complain about timetables and resources, yet I look around and I see coffee to drink, pastries to eat, and their roof to work under. Perhaps your designers have been lulled into an erroneous sense of job security. So, I have an idea. The new deadline is 2 hours from now. But those who complete their work on time...
Fine, I'm gonna speedrun this. Let's go. Louis, get the fuck out of the way. Louis, I'm gonna kill you if you don't get out of my way.
So, the plans are not ready, huh? We have to put out for sea trials this afternoon.
Herr Hauser, I could have stayed in Berlin if I wanted to listen to a tedious list of worthless excuses. Yet here I am. So I expect results. You complain about timetables and resources, yet I look around and I see coffee to drink, pastries to eat, and their roof to work under.
What is happening? Technical